MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Mets. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
For Boston, second baseman, number 15.
And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it comes. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Andrew Benintendi will be next. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Another full count pitch home. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Walker ranging into shallow right. 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Batting third.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Set to deliver on 2-1. chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
And striding in now is the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, to start the bottom of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field, and Wright's going to have himself a base hit. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. Man at first for him following the one-out single. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. The 0-1. Popped up. Ramirez is under it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, right fielder,
now at the plate, Jay Bruce. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Mookie Betts. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Hitless in 3 at-bats.
Mookie Betts.
And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Now here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Popped in the air back behind short. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Lifetime against Chris Sale. And even 10 hits in 38 ABs. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting six.
And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia, you talk about a gold glove, gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's gold glove worthy. And then gritty, don't hit him, he'll knock you back.
Here's Neil Walker. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting seventh. First baseman.
Here's Lucas Duda now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch, better hitting.
Into the box, Sandy Leon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. he goes towards second. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in. Hope they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
In now, Chris Sale, and he pops up the bunt attempt, and Wright will put this one away for the first down.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him, and now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is through into left field, a base hit.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Ready with another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Red Sox leave them loaded. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a little tapper. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 3.
So 2 gone in the inning for Curtis Granderson. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mookie Betts.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Goodness gracious, man. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
1-2 now. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Wright will make the catch to retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, David Wright. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 5.
Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. A fastball that just misses inside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Called strike on the change, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Bradley. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run homer for Jay Bruce as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Walker waits on the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. Sale gets the sign. Here it is on 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sandy Leon. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Into the box now, Chris Sale. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. The 0-1 pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Hey, a great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt sign again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To Cabrera for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Boston strands a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting slugger Lucas Duda starts out the inning. And the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
1 out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
In now, Noah Syndergaard. And this is fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sale into the windup. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. To 2-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And the pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
In is Curtis Granderson. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. comes set, and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs, and he's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. They're up 2-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Cespedes. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now
Here's
batting,
Hanley
the
Ramirez.
first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. That's popped up out towards short right field. Walker is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 48, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Ready for another shot now. Pablo Sandoval, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer through 5.5. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
David Wright.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in and looking for more, Jay Bruce. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hits this one hard the other way. There's Sandoval. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Jerry Blevins is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Jerry Blevins.
Sandy Leon will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Sandy Leon.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A wave and a miss. And now a pitch on the way. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Brock Holt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Here's the 3-1. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. There to get it is right. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. His prior history versus this arm, an impressive 4 for 7. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Ready on 1 and 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3 and 2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. A little bouncer. Grounded to right at third. Scooped up on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Fernando Abad gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Fernando Abad.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Neil Walker will be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Neil Walker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Mets. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Fernando Salas is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 59.
Jose Reyes is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Here it comes, 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. The pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Xander Bogarts will be next. Three and one. Here it is. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Xander Bogarts Comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
1-2.
One out, nobody on. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another try at 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. And he's safe.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Here's Mookie Betts as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Let's get the easy 2 now. Let's go. Double play for crying out loud.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Softly hit here to the left side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cabrera onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 48, third baseman Pablo
Digging in to
Sandoval.
try it again, Pablo Sandoval. In a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2 down, runners at first and second. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Shut him down here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Come on, you don't want to walk him.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hit to short. Throw goes to Reyes for the force, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mets 2. Chris
Attention,
Young
please.
will stay in the ball
A
game as a new
defensive change for the
shortstop.
Red Sox. Now playing shortstop, number 30.
Now we're going to
Chris
have a conference
Young.
at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Thornburg will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Rutledge will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Juan Lagares will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Second baseman, Jose Reyes.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. He'll try it again. 3-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys.
fielder,
Tying run at
number
first, so
3.
objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle, and Granderson will be aboard with a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Ready once again, David Wright, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this may turn things around. It's down for extra bases. In to score, the runner from second. Granderson is digging for home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, you love it when you come back late in the game, and all of a sudden you get a 2 RBI hit. You find yourself, you were down 1, now you're ahead. Let's see if the pitching can hold on now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Robbie Ross answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Here's Jay Bruce now as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
The shortstop, number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Wilmer Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Wilmer Flores.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Working to keep them in the game here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Betts sprinting after it, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. 3-run home run down the line in right as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. And this will be fouled away. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Rutledge is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's the Mets 8 and the Red Sox 3. The 7 train making its stops just outside Citi Field as we welcome you back inside for the remainder of baseball on the show. Josh Edgen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Kevin Plawecki is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
26, Kevin Plawecki.
Sandy Leon will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
3, Sandy Leon.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch to 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman Josh Rutledge.
Digging in, Josh Rutledge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second
Now
out.
batting number 50, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Outside, that's
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Full count, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
8-3 tonight. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.